What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I'm still addicted to Marvel Snap, and we got another OTA patch today. So as always, we're going to look at all the updated cards and talk about each one, what we think they're good and bad about them. And as always, if you guys like Marvel Snap content, make sure to subscribe for more content in the future. Let's jump right into this week's OTA. I did put them in a deck here so it's a bit easier for me to find them. We got 5 cards, and the good news, looks like all of them are buffs. We got no nerfs this week, which is really exciting. The first one I want to talk about is Hulkbuster. So as you guys can see, Hulkbuster was a 3 energy, 4 power card, but his OTA is updating him to a 5 energy. So they're giving him +1 energy, so he's now a 3/5. And the reason behind it is that they were saying that the Hulkbuster has gotten a bit less play lately due to the Phoenix Force coming out. So with Phoenix Force coming out, doing a bit the similar idea as Hulkbuster, just better. They wanted to give him a buff to see if we can get him more plays with like Deadpool, Multiple Man, and really exciting in the notes, they said that giving him the buff is going to help him look better for next season's season pass card, which is very exciting. I'm not going to talk about the season pass card, but it's exciting that they're thinking about the next card already while thinking about Hulkbuster. So that's really cool. Really like this. Very simple change, but I think it's a good change overall. The next one is Absorbing Man. So Absorbing Man is a 4 energy, 3 power card, and they have updated him also to a 3/5. So they gave him 2 extra energy, talking about how he's just not playable enough because his ability is really good. Being able to duplicate it on reveals from another card is really good, but his low energy, low power doesn't really help him in a lot of scenarios. So giving him a 2 power, I think it's a really exciting. We're going to see if he's going to become meta or not, but I like Absorbing Man. I haven't played much with him because of the 4/3, so bumping him up by 2 is pretty drastic when you think about like 1 or 2 points can be the game changer in a lot of things. So him becoming a 4/5, let's say you copy a Black Panther, he becomes a 4/10 now. That's a pretty big drastic change. So a lot of exciting potential with Absorbing Man going from 3 power to 5 power. So very, very exciting for him as well. The next one I want to talk about is Vision. Vision's a really simple one. He's a 5/7 right now, and they bumped him up to a 5/8. So they gave him +1 power, saying he was really well played in Lockjaw decks, and that's pretty much it. But over time, he's just kind of fell out of play, and they're bumping him up by 1 and still keeping him under the Shang-Chi level, which I really like. So giving him the 1 extra energy, having him be a 5/8. Will it make a big difference? I don't know. I don't personally think we're going to see more Vision being played personally, but it's always fun to see cards get buffed instead of nerfed. So I'm going to take any buffs we can get. I think it's a very exciting time. So hopefully this 1 little energy will make a difference. Make sure to comment, are you going to play more Vision now that he's 1 extra energy? The next one I want to talk about is Captain Marvel, because she got the most drastic change in my opinion. She was a 5 energy, 6 power card, and they have changed her to a 4 energy, 5 power card. Now, visually, you might think this is a nerf, right? But I think statistically speaking, and with the meta we're in, this is straight up a buff. Letting her drop down to 4 means she's now playable with Zabu, which means that she's going to end up being a 3 if you put her in that right deck. I also just think that having her at a 4 energy, outside of Zabu decks, she's just going to fit in so many more decks overall. And her still having 5 power is a really good stat line. A 4/5 is good with the ability for her to move around. As you guys know, control lanes and deck like that, and lockdown decks are really popular right now, and that's what they talked about in the OTA notes, that she just comes out too late most of the time, right? So having her be a 4 energy does mean you're going to potentially be able to play her a bit earlier on in the game to hopefully be able to counter storm lanes and other stuff like that. So hopefully we're going to see more Captain Marvel. I think her ability is really good, and I honestly didn't think 5/6 was that bad of a stat, but 4/5 just seems like a way better stat. So I'm very excited to play with Captain Marvel and throw her into a lot of decks and see how she does as a 4/5. So I think this is a really, really, really good change. We got one last one that I would say is probably the most exciting for a lot of people, but to me, not that exciting because I don't play bounce decks, and it's Hawkeye. Hawkeye is a 1 energy, 1 power card, and his on reveal is that if you play a card here next turn, he gets +2, so he becomes a 1/3 power. However, with the new patch, I don't actually have anything to show you guys visually, but they've now made it that it's +3 power, so he's going to become a 1/4. But if you put him in a bounce deck with Beast and Falcon Can you imagine how strong Hawkeye can get? This is just straight up like he can become a 1-4, then a 1-7, then a 1-10 if you're able to beast and Falcon him and be able to play him properly. That's pretty good. I think that it's going to be really exciting to see how people play with Hawkeye. I think he's going to really become part of the bounce deck meta now, which I'm very excited to see because I like Hawkeye as a character, but as a card, he was meant to be a very basic, simple, easy to learn card at the start of the game in the tutorial and everything, and then kind of everyone just throws him aside. And as you guys can see, even with me, I have him at legendary border and I only have 20 boosters, so I don't even play Hawkeye that much. So this change is probably going to get him to be played a lot more by a lot of people, and I think that's very exciting. You can get him up to a 1-7 fairly quickly just by having him be played twice, right? You play him on turn 1, turn 2 play a card on him, turn 3 it could be turn 1 into turn 2 Falcon, then turn 3 you play him into Beast. There's a lot of ways to do this. This is very exciting. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to see what people do with this new Hawkeye. So very exciting times for bounce deck if you guys are a fan. Cerebro deck complainers are here. They come, right? Every OTA cards get changed, and then apparently Cerebro just gets ruined. Cerebro 6 got ruined by Captain Marvel. Cerebro 7 probably got changed. I don't know how these people always complain about these, but hopefully you guys are happy with all these changes. I think it's a good week. I'm excited about the fact that we have no nerfs. Technically, no nerfs, all buffs, 5 cards. What do you guys think of all of them? Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Marvel Snap content. We post 3 videos a week, all related to variants, OTAs, patches, all that stuff. We got a huge video coming up next week with the season and all that as well. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.